Yes, yes. Good morning, good morning. We in the land of the living. Good morning, Derek Jackson, 5543. I see you added numbers to your name. Good morning to y'all. Salutations. Hit that like button as you come into the building. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a rest in peace to D'Angelo. We give a moment of silence for D'Angelo. Right. Malcolm Jamal Warner, Angie Stone, D'Angelo. Man, I'm losing my childhood people that I grew up on. I grew up on D'Angelo. I grew up on Angie Stone. I grew up on Malcolm Jamal Warner. You know what I'm saying? These are the people I grew up on. So, you know, it takes a piece of me with them. Mr. D'Angelo, how does it feel? You know what I mean? He taught us young men how to get our sexy on. You know, D'Angelo taught me how to be sexy. I like R&B. Like even though I might be a little wild, I might be a little aggressive, the R&B tames the beast. So D'Angelo, man, brown sugar babe, I get high off your love. I don't know how to behave. Ooh, I want you, brown sugar. Ooh, just love brown sugar. Ooh. Rest in peace to D'Angelo. D'Angelo, you will be missed. You will be missed. He had 4 Grammys. My man had 4 Grammys. He had an amazing voice. You know what I'm saying? Untitled. How does it feel? Very controversial video. The man was naked in a video, and when he's singing the ending part, like the bridge, the that's him emphasizing he's getting head. So he's getting head in the video while he's yo man, that right there, man, was creative. You know, like even though I might not watch the video because it's a dude naked and I don't need to see that, but I will listen to the audio song, and the video is for the females. The females love D'Angelo all naked and all that. I don't need to see the visuals. I hear it though. Respectfully, I hear it. Rest in peace to D'Angelo. D'Angelo, rest in peace. Good morning, y'all. What's up with this Snoop Dogg? Why everybody? What's Snoop? I'm not Snoop Dogg, okay? I ain't Snoop Dogg. Um, it's an issue that I'm seeing, bro. It's an issue that I'm seeing. Again, let's talk about the people I grew up on, or my audience grew up on. I'm an 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the 80s. I was born in the 80s. I grew up in the 90s. Cash Money, No Limit, Dipset, Rockefeller, State Property. These are all groups I grew up on. I supported every one of them. I wanted to see those brothers excel in life. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see those brothers never have to work a job if I could support anyway. Because I want them to flourish their talents. I like to see people excel in life. I don't like, you know what I mean? That's me. I want to see everybody win. Everybody wins. That's what I want to see. Me personally. So I supported all of the hip hop artists so they never have to work. I supported them so they could have the big mansions, the fly cars, because they deserve it for their talents. So my support makes sure that they never have to struggle. And I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what support is. We want to see you win. So we support you. From 1989, I'm a little older than you. I'm 1981. I'm showing my age right now. I'm from 1981. I'm an 81 baby. Salute to you. So my support for Cash Money and everybody, bro. Like, this is when CDs was rampant. We would flood the stores to buy CDs, to read the album covers, to read the back of the disc, to have a physical disc. I supported with my money wholeheartedly, just so these guys could live lavishly. And I'm proud of that. But fast forward, they all beefing with each other, bro. They beefing, bro. Like Jim Jones. Jim Jones is bitter. And I get it. I know why Jim Jones is bitter. Max B is coming home. Max B coming home next month. Max B is gonna come home taking off running. Jim Jones don't like that. But my thing is, Jim, why are you so, like, your aura? Like, when I watch you in these interviews, Jim, you got a lot of money, but you're not happy. You're not happy. With all the money you got, you're bitter. Your heart is dark. You're not in a happy place. With all the money, all the luxuries you got. You calling Tony Yayo, you said Tony Yayo is broke. You running down onto, yo, bro, I ain't know where this came from. Jim Jones and Tony Yayo. But not only that, Tony Yayo is coming at Memphis Bleek. I ain't see none of this. I ain't see none of this, bro. I ain't see, like, these are the old heads beefing. What example are the old heads setting for the young men? Y'all can't even get along, bro. Jim Jones get on Memphis Bleek podcast, and he's running down on Tony Yayo. Running down on Tony Yayo. And I'm like, bro, you wasn't the, he said, Tony Yayo need 50 Cent. Tony Yayo, woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? You know, my thing is, you need a camera on. We all need somebody, bro. We all need somebody. We don't just act a certain way, bro. You will be same people. Listen, man, he put himself in that position, man. Jim Jones put himself in that position, bro. You know, a lot of stuff been said on this internet, bro. Attention is what everybody's seeking. Everybody want attention. Everybody want an audience. Everybody want to say this. Everybody want to say that. My thing is, bro, if you got an issue with somebody, bro, call that man. Y'all got each other number. Y'all got each other number, bro. Square it away. Now, I go to Turk and BG. Now, they beefing also. again, I grew up on these people. So to see these men in their 40s, these men in their 50s, beefing on the internet, it's like, come on, bro. What are we doing here, bro? Turk and BG. This is internet stuff, bro. Y'all need to cut that out, bro. I'm tired of coming on this internet and seeing Turk talk about this, whoop, whoop, whoop. And you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, where is the mediator? Where is the mediator to put y'all two in a room and square it away, bro? Get over this trivial internet stuff. I'm saying this internet stuff, bro. A versus is coming up. Cash Money versus No Limit. They doing a versus. Turk is not there. Turk kicked off the tour. Turk is getting shortchanged. BG and Turk is beefing. Like, all kind of issues, bro. We seasoned veterans, bro. We seasoned vet, bro. We in the fourth quarter of the game, bro. I'm in my 40s. I'm in the fourth quarter. Some of these dudes are in the fifth quarter. We seasoned veterans, bro. Y'all moving like rookies out here. I gotta call it like I see it. Y'all moving like rookies. Millionaires. How? Y'all messing up the money. If Turk ain't there, people ain't gonna show up. Period. It's not Cash Money without the whole crew, bro. People don't like the beefing, bro. People don't like the turmoil, bro. That turns you away, bro. Like, what are we doing here? Y'all can't. I always reference D Block. Don't I always reference D Block when I talk about stuff like this? Y'all knew a D Block reference was coming. Y'all knew a D Block reference was coming. D Block never ever beef, bro. Beef brings we don't need that. Beef brings more attention. We don't need that. We don't need that negative attention, bro. They beefing with inside the group. That's not good. You beefing with a member. That's not good. That's not good attention. Cause now Turk can't even be around BG because the promoters don't even want them in the same building. So how is that good? If I can't even be around the homie, everybody's scared, we gonna crash out on each other. That's not good for business. I can't be around you because, people think it's gonna be gunplay. How is that good? How is that good attention? We can't be on stage. We can't perform. We can't make money. How is that good for anything? Ain't we in the business to make money? Ain't this why we pick up this microphone? To perform with each other? Perform until you're 80? Perform forever? That's your career, performing. So if I can't perform with my members, something is wrong. It's not Cash Money without Turk. Period. Magnolia Turk. Because he said, don't even call him Cash Money Turk. Magnolia Turk. It's not the whole group without Turk. I don't care what verses you got. If Turk ain't there, it's not complete, bro. Iron out the issues, bro. Get on the phone. Get a mediator. Get y'all two in a room. And let's solve this. Let's get past this. Get back on the stage. Y'all stronger together. I want to see Turk and BG together, bro. Like, BG, man. I gotta talk about BG, man. BG was the one I grew up on, man, the most. BG, man. That BG that we all grew up on, that BG that we all loved, he died the minute he went in prison. He died in prison. This new BG that came out is Hollywood. He telling you, I'm Hollywood BG now. That old BG y'all loved, he's dead. He died in prison. doing that 12 years. So the new BG that came out of prison, it's a BG I don't like. I don't like this BG, bro. It ain't real. You know? He's selling out, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, so I can't even listen to your new music. So I go back to BG old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know, when he kept it official, thorough. Now BG all on this, you know, on this campaign to get Turk out of here. It's not Lil Wayne. It's not Manny Fresh. No, it's not even Birdman. Birdman too busy on, you know, on that dope head lean. Y'all seen y'all seen Birdman in Harlem passing out, talking to Y from the Rough Riders. One of them, I think it's DOY, one of them from the Rough Riders doing an interview. Birdman passed out. Yo, bro. So it's like, bro, at this point, the beef, the inside turmoil is just too much, man. It's just too much, bro. And I can't take it, bro. So it's got to be who who is causing the issues in here? Who is causing the issues? Who is causing the issues? Again, it's not Lil Wayne. It's not Birdman. Birdman is passed out. Can't even stay woke. It's BG. It's BG, bro. BG. He said it himself. He said, I got Turk kicked off this. I got Turk kicked off that. He making diss songs on how he's taking money out of Turk's mouth. Like, bro, y'all a crew. Y'all a group, bro. Y'all been together for decades, bro. When have it been cool for one of the members to say, yeah, I got him kicked off the tour. Yeah, he ain't making money with us. When has that been cool, bro? That's fake stuff, BG. That's fake, bro. You moving bad and bougie. I don't like that's BG, bro. I don't like him, bro. Bad and bougie out here. You getting your member kicked off the tour. You get on the IG and you brag about it. You laugh about it. You know me calling Turk a, I'm like, come on, bro. Like all this. Man, listen, man. Listen, man. That's why, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta have people that's on your same page, bro. People that think like you, bro. Otherwise, it's gonna fail, bro. It's doomed for failure. Period, bro. It's doomed for failure, bro. If you don't got people on the same page as you, man. You know what I'm saying? Word. That's why they say one is the loneliest number. One is a lonely number. Because ain't nobody next to number one. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I want to see men fix issues. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy how BG switched up, bro. You got him kicked off the tour. I know you did it. Manipulate, yo, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. I'll never turn my back on the person I got my first millions with. I got my first millions with you, homie. We bonded for life. You cannot rewrite history, bro. You cannot say he's the least member of the group because you're only strong as your weakest link. You know what I'm saying? You only strong as your weakest link. So, you know what I'm saying? When we make money together, we bonded, We got our first M's together. Ain't nothing gonna come between that. Nothing gonna come between that, bro. Straight up. A lot of distractions out here, bro. A lot of people, you know, pulling you. Cause y'all cool when we together. We cool when we together. But when you get away from me, you got this person talking in your ear. This person talking in your ear. Then you, a lot of distractions, bro. You really gotta tune in. You really gotta be tuned in, bro. Shout out to D Block, bro. Styles P, Jada Kiss, Chic Luch. Shout out to these men. These men. Men. You know. Shout out to them, bro. At the end of the day, bro, don't ever let this internet get to your head. Don't let the audience, the people, the attention, the numbers ever get to your head, bro. Stay grounded in this. You come and you know what I mean? Yeah, we back, back, back in the building. Hit the like button, Y'all coming to the building. We take a little smoke break. Y'all hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy Cave. What's up? What's up? Yeah, we back in the building, man. What's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? You know what I'm saying? The super chat does work. You want to donate to the channel, hit up the super chat. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. It's your boy KVon. We in the building, man. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Why people switch up on their day ones and think it's cool? I never, I never respected day ones falling out. Never, bro. I never. I never respected it, bro. Y'all fall out and y'all bring it to the internet. Never respected it. Day ones, group members, best friends, family members. I never respect y'all bringing your issues to the internet. When y'all got each other phone, call, squared away. Squared away first before you bring it to the internet. A lot of y'all don't even call the person y'all got issues with. Y'all could call them. Y'all don't do that. Y'all come to the internet first. Y'all come to us first. The internet. Why? Why? Why do I gotta hear about my issues with you? Like, I didn't even know I had an issue with you until I heard about it in a blog. Why? Why not just call me and say, yo, um, I feel such and such and whoop, 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 whoop. And we squared away. A little misunderstanding shouldn't make you run to the internet. Yo, Drake. So a lot of y'all internet out. A lot of y'all do this stuff for attention, for clout. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got call your homie that's famous. You don't got the screen recorders. You don't got the audio taped, you know, and you run it off to the internet. You run your mouth too much. A lot of people run their mouth too much. They don't know how to hold their tongue, bro. A lot of people don't know how to shut up. Shut up, bro. You got one mouth, two ears. You know what I'm saying? You listen more. Listen more, bro. You know, a lot of y'all don't even hear what's being portrayed or hear what's being said. A lot of y'all tune into a whole different frequency. You know what I'm saying? Word. Hearing two different things. Some of y'all hear just what y'all want to hear. Selective hearing. You hear what you want to hear. You know, you don't want to hear the full thing. Some of y'all, you know, it's a lot of issues, man. That's why, you know, I just stay to myself, bro. I stay to myself. You know what I'm saying? I do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Born alone, die alone. You know what I mean? Stay to myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing great by myself. I know me. I know my worth. I know my value. I know my gifts. You know what I'm saying? So once you know that, now you're going to have these people who ain't about nothing. Who ain't about nothing. They're going to try to stop your play, man. They're going to try to stop your play. Because they ain't know nothing. So they got enough time to, you know, try to derail you. That's why I said yesterday, you got to stay tunnel vision on your family, your goals, and all of that. Once you look this way, that's the distractions. That's the haters. You look this way, everything that you know what I mean? You set out to achieve, man. It's forward. It's not sideways. Not looking this way and that way. You know what I'm saying? That's too much distractions, right? And people are masters at distractions, bro. People are masters at painting false narratives. People are masters at lying. People are masters at deceit. People are masters at manipulating. Master manipulators. They are masters at that. That's why I read between the lines, bro. I read between the lines. I don't just listen. I tune in. It's a difference between listening and tuning in, bro. I tune into whatever's being said to me, bro. Then I ask critical questions to find out if it's a lie or not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen, bro. So you could, you know, ask the right questions. The right questions and always say the most impactful things, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't just talk to talk, bro. You think before you speak. You know what I'm saying? Think before you speak, because you gotta understand. The mind controls the mouth. The mind controls the body. You know, it's not the other way around, where the body controls the mind. No. Information goes here, then it goes down into our fingers, our hands, and our mind make us, you know, do amazing things. So, you know what I'm saying? So I master me. I master me first before I can help anybody. Before you can help somebody, bro, you gotta help yourself and master you. You gotta be the best version, bro. That way people could rely on you, bro. People could depend on you with confidence, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the best version. You know what I'm saying? Forget all the fluff, all the filler. It's straight. You know what I'm saying? Can you deliver in real time? Come on, man. Real time. You know what I'm saying? All y'all out here delivering in real time, impacting people's lives. All y'all, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese said, no amount of money, no amount of square acres I live in, no, nothing could fill the void of losing his mother. So Tyrese understand through loss that the money, the big houses, the cars means nothing. It's vain. It took for him to lose his mother, to him to realize all the stuff he was striving for, his fame, all of that stuff means nothing. Don't let it take for a big loss for y'all to realize that now. That means nothing, bro. That means nothing, bro. It's very important that you cherish your time with your family, bro. You cherish your times with your loved ones, bro. Cause once they gone, they are candles on this earth is extinguished. And all you got left is memories. Memories that's left that you gotta carry on. A fallen leaf fell from the tree of life. We lost another leaf. We lost D'Angelo yesterday. A leaf fell from the tree of life. You know what I'm saying? You know, life is fickle like that. Life is fickle. You here today, you gone tomorrow. You know, today could be your last day putting on your favorite sneakers. Today could be your last day wearing your favorite sweater. Today could be your last day driving that car. You know, D'Angelo found out yesterday was his last day putting on his sneakers, his socks, just the simple things. It's gonna come to an end. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one day where that's gonna be your last day ever even, coming out your bed, looking at TV. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be mindful of that, bro. We ain't here forever. We here to impact souls, man. It's a so it's time for it to go. Boom. So I just experienced life, bro. I just experienced people, experience different souls, different energies. We walk past people every day. That's energy transfer. A lot of it is neutral. So you might walk past somebody. It's neutral energy. Neutral energy. But you might walk past somebody where it's a negative energy reaction. That's where the violence come in. We switching energy every day. A lot of neutral, a lot of positive. Hey, what's up? Yeah, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? That's a positive energy. Then it's some negative energy, violence, anger. So we navigate this world moving past different energies every day. Neutral, positive, hope, never negative. We always trying to be in that neutral and positive energy. You see what I'm saying? So we build that up. Only the neutral and the positive. Neutral is you don't know me, I don't know you. That's it. That's neutral. Positive is, hey, what's up? How you doing? Salute. That's it. That's the two energies that we fester. We keep that around. Because the energy you put around you is what's gonna, come back to you. So we put out the neutral and the positive energy all around me. I'm neutral and positive. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta navigate this life real seriously, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned that in my 40s, my 44 years of life, bro. I learned that, I could have lost my life doing a lot of goofy stuff that I look back on. I'm like, damn. I really had some angel protecting me. Because, look at what I was doing. I sit back and I reflect. Like, damn, as you get older, you better reflect on the stupid stuff you did when you was younger, the people you hurt, all of that, you know what I mean? You got to reflect and you really got to hurt. Feel that pain, remorse for what you did when you was thugging and bugging, bro. I got remorse for it. I got remorse for my thugging and bugging days. You know what I'm saying? So we change from that, man. We grow from that, We grow from that, man. Grow from that to be a better person, man. Be a better person, man. You know what I'm saying? Just always here to help, bro. Be a helper on the earth. What's wrong with that? I sacrifice my life. for, you know what I mean? For somebody, bro. Ain't no bigger, ain't no bigger gift than that. To sacrifice your life for your loved ones, for your friends. Selfish weird. You know, I had somebody come into my live stream yesterday and said, you know, I had some kind of selfish traits. I'm like, selfish weird. I'm the last one you could ever call selfish. I'll give my life for my family, for my friends. Selfish weird. Can y'all say that? Y'all ain't too, you know? Y'all ain't too tapped in, man. With the souls, with the people, with the experience. Y'all ain't tapped in with life, man. I'm tapped in with life. I give my life, you know, for a baby that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'll preserve that. You know, if it's my time to go, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we have no attachments. That's what I'm trying to say. I got no attachments to nothing on this earth. Now, when you live like that, come on, gang. You can see through the BS. You can see through all, you know what I mean? No attachments, bro, to nothing. No money, no weed, no nothing. I got attachments to nothing. The cars, the big houses, the women. Y'all keep those attachments. I got none of it. I discipline myself to step outside y'all world and live inside my own. You know what I'm saying? Live inside my own world. Yeah, man. It's a good feeling, bro. People could see the light when I navigate through a room. They could feel it. You know, y'all might not feel it on this internet because it's a phone. But when I'm in person, the energy real. The energy there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's an energy transfer. So we work on that energy, man. We, you know, give off that energy, and we use more than 10% of our mind. So what if we're only locked into 10% of our brain potentials? And I open it up to 30, 40, 50. How you open up that meditation? You meditate. You meditate, bro. You take yourself and man, listen, man. Y'all better tap in. But y'all can't tap in because y'all slaves to the matrix. This all the matrix, man. Y'all slave to it, man. Y'all slaves to the, you know, chasing this and chasing that, chasing this. I gotta chase the new phone. I gotta chase the new. It got y'all in a hamster wheel. They got this. When are y'all gonna get off that hamster wheel and really see things for what it is, bro? Step back, analyze, see things for what it is, bro. But first, you gotta get off that hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? I watch y'all. You know, I see it. And that's why I could talk about situations on it. I mean, I use y'all for content, man. Especially the OGs that's moving real crazy out here. I gotta speak on y'all. I gotta speak on y'all. Because y'all supposed to be the, that's why like I respect Jay-Z to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? That man is never out here. He told y'all, I'ma be a billionaire. He rapped about it in songs. Before he was a billionaire, he seen a sinking ship called Rockefeller. He jumped off the sinking ship, made more money by himself. He aligned himself as a power couple. Come on, man. And he named the album called The Blueprint. So he's giving y'all the blueprint. If I want to make it to a billion, I can't take the same route. He telling y'all. If I want to make it to a billion, I can't take the same route. The same route as who? The same route as Dame Dash. The same route as these dudes. They ain't gonna touch no money because they're still thinking small. They they thinking, I gotta conquer. But first I gotta conquer me. Then I could conquer the world if need be. But first I gotta be the best me. I gotta be the best version. I can't be the best version around, you know what I'm saying? People who not like-minded like me. So Jay cut all of that dead weight off It's dead weight. I gotta cut off the dead weight. I'm not gonna stay on a sinking ship. I'm sorry. A wise man is not gonna stay on a ship that's sinking, bro. Why would I stay on a ship that's sinking, bro? I'm out. I'm jumping. Whoop, I'm gone. I'm not staying on no sinking ship. Hell no. Hell no. If I want to make it to 1 billion, I can't take the same route. Come on, gang. Smarten up. Smarten up, man. We ain't here for a long time. The time ain't long. So we got to figure out how to cut corners and get to the money fast. How can we get to the money fast? You got to make money while you sleep. Are you guys making money while you sleep? Or are you just making money while you work? It's a difference. You know, you're making money while you work, a 9 to 5. You cut off the clock. Or you still making money? No. Now, you got to fix that. That's what you got to fix. Keep your 9 to 5. But now when you get off the 9 to 5, you also got to know how to make money while you sleep. And, you know, I don't mean working hard and doing construction and no, you're not doing all that. It's a smart thinking game. You know, success goes to the thinkers. You know, we got people that just go to the store, get coffee, cash out thousands of dollars every day. They don't work hard. They work smart. Smart. They're making money in their sleep. Like Jeff Bezos, the Amazon founder. This man makes money every second. Now it's a difference between making money every hour, every minute, and every second. Jeff Bezos make money every second. Every second he make money. Think about that. Not every hour, every second. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to study the mind frame and not think small. You got to think humongous. That's where my mind frame is at. My mind frame is humongous. Making money every second. Not hourly, secondly. You ever heard of that? Making money secondly? Come on, man. So you got to tap into that. You know what I'm saying? That man, bro. He's the Amazon founder, bro. The founder of Amazon. Meaning he could step down from his position and he'll still make money for the rest of his life, his children's life. It don't stop. Amazon produces mail packages every second. Somebody had to start that. You don't think his bank account is linked to Amazon's? Oh my God! You could imagine if it's making money every second and it's linked to your bank account. You could imagine the alerts that's going off, the money. Think about stuff like that. Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Bill Gates. Bill Gates was ahead of the whole thing. Bill Gates wanted to put out iPads and iPhones probably 20 years ago, but the technology couldn't keep up. You know what I'm saying? You know, how can a person know more about technology than tech? Like, it's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Visionaries, bro. Visionary. Sit with a plan. So for Bill Gates and them to do that, they have to be by themselves and analyzing, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I think like them. You know, business. How can I, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Stay ahead of the curve, bro. iPhones before, you know? He had to wait like 20 years for technology to catch up to him. He done already sketched it out 20 years ago. 20 years ago. He was already on the touch screen and the internets and all of that. He had to wait 20 years for technology to catch up to you. You know, It's insane when you think about that. It's insane. You gotta wait for technology to catch up to my vision. My vision. It starts with a vision. It starts with a thought. We go back to the mind. The mind controls everything. The mind controlled Bill Gates to draw that, the first iPhone sketch 20 years ago, or not Bill Gates, but Steve Jobs. Bill Gates did the Microsoft, the computers. Microsoft, that's Bill Gates, Steve Jobs. Then you got Jeff. These guys are visionaries, man. They envision something that the world needs. The world needs. They're visionaries, man. Gotta think about that. I'm trying to be on that level. Let me produce something that the world needs. You know what I'm saying? Come on, gang. You could do it. We all could do it. We all got a mind. Now, you gotta tap into your gifts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to give y'all the game. Because I get paid for this. This is what I get paid for. I get paid to talk. I mean, that's what I always wanted to do. Get paid to talk. And here I am in the present day doing it. So I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? If I could do it, anybody could do it. That's the motto I love. If I could do it, anybody could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like Dre say, ain't no limit to this. Ain't no limit to this. You just gotta believe in yourself. And you gotta stay away from the dream killers. The dream killers. People that want to see you fail. Why? I don't want to see nobody fail. Why are people wired to want to see people fail? I never understood that. Like, why are people wired for that? Why do you want to see another human being fail at something that they're trying to achieve? Why you want to see people fail? I don't got that. I want to see everybody win. It ain't gonna make me none. Cause I'm on my path to greatness. I want to see you on your path too. Come on. I'm just a different individual, bro. That's why I don't, I stay to myself because I don't want to be tainted by the world, bro. I'm still preserved. You know what I'm saying? The world ain't gobbled me up. The world ain't swallowed me up. I'm still preserved, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God for that. Still preserved, bro. A lot of y'all, the world done swallowed y'all up, done gobbled y'all up. Y'all can't come around me. Y'all tainted goods. Females, that's tainted goods. I don't care how good you look. I read your aura, your energy. I don't go for, oh, she pretty. Oh, she got a fat ass. Oh, damn, you stacked, ma. Oh, you 5'5", thick thighs. Oh, you tall and you. I don't go for none of that, gang. That could be tainted goods, bro. I'm straight. Bro. I go off aura, bro. If you tainted goods, you can't come around. I don't want to be around. I don't even want to entertain your energy. We got options to do that. We all have options to not be around something and not entertain it, bro. The same way you could watch the TV and you don't want to watch that channel, you go to remote, you change the channel. Life is the same way. Without the TV, you don't want to be around him. Get from around it. Get from around that. Don't put yourself in a situation. Know what I'm saying? I always think out my steps thoroughly before I make moves, bro. It's very important. You think out your steps thoroughly, bro. It's very important, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's up with y'all? What's going on? Y'all hit the like button as y'all come into the building. Y'all smash up the like button. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Cave. We in the building. We here. What's up? How y'all doing this morning? You know what I'm saying? Everything is good. Everything is copacetic. Yes, sir. Gotta shave my sides, you know. Now, like I shave my own hair, bro. I shave my own hair, bro. It's not hard. I shave my own hair, you know what I'm saying? I ain't go to a barber in like a decade, bro. Barbers cost too much money, bro. I had to learn how to cut my own hair, bro. You know what I'm saying? Self-sufficient. Self-sufficient. Me learning how to cut my own hair and, line it up perfectly. That saved me a lot of money, bro. I had to learn to do things on my own, bro. I can't depend on a barber. I had to learn that, bro. Every time I look around, the prices go up. They raise the price on everything, bro. Oh my God. The price of living is insane, bro. I see why people lose their minds, bro. Every time you look up, they raise the price of food, the price of clothing, the price of this. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta be tapped in, bro. You really gotta be tapped in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit the like button as y'all come into the building. Smash up the like button. Good morning to y'all. It's your boy Kavion. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing this morning? Let me know. I'll be right back. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I really tap in with life, man. Tap in with life, tap in with people, bro. Experience people, you know what I'm saying, for who they are. And, experience, man. That's what life is for. I was experiencing things as a child, and I'm still, as an adult, still seeing things experience. So that goes to tell me I'm going to be experiencing things till I no longer exist. You know what I'm saying? I'm still experiencing things in life every day. I'm experiencing, and I'm taking it in, bro. I'm learning new things. Every day I'm learning. I strive to learn and be better, bro. Always strive to be better, gang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? Always strive to be better. Always learn, bro. Better yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? They can't hold you down, man. They gonna try. But if you're strong enough to fight, get through that. Get through that, man. Get through that, you heard? But I'ma tap out, man. It's your boy Cave. Y'all have a good morning, man. I hope what I said was, it's gonna help somebody, man. But yeah, man. Try to be the change you wanna see. A lot of people said, oh, I wish more people was like this. And no, you'll be like that. Don't wish more people was like that. You be that. You know what I'm saying? Cut out the excuses, bro. Let, let's get to work. Let's be great, bro. You be the change you want to see. I want to see change in the world. So let it start with me. I'm going to be the change then. No, you can't want to see change and you don't change. You be what you want to see, bro. You put it out there. The energy is going to receive it. You know what I'm saying? You be the change, bro. Don't wait for nobody to do it, bro. You do it now while you got time. 24 hours in a day. What's your excuse? We all got 24 hours, man. We all got 24 hours, man. Now, what are you doing with your hours? is critical. It is very, very important. What you do with your hours, your minutes, your seconds. That's the difference between a millionaire who's using his time wisely and a fool who's on the internet trolling. Like, you know what I'm saying? They all got the 24 hours, but who are using the hours wisely and who are using the hours to be goofy all day long? You wasting your time. You wasting the time. Remember I said there are people in this world who's making money every second. There are people in this world who are making money every minute. There are people in this world who's making money every hour. Now, which one are you?